If you were to take a snapshot of my life, it would look totally random, much like a puzzle. I'm a mom to my 10-year-old daughter, I own a daycare, I manage an ice cream shop, and I recently set the world record for running 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days, and Tom Brady congratulated me on Facebook. Growing up, running has always been the central focus of my life. My dad took me to this race when I was 6 years old. I ran in elementary school, high school, broke some records in college, but will always remember beating the boys. Shortly after college, my friend opened an ice cream shop and needed a manager, and I thought, why not me? Who doesn't love ice cream? I have an ice cream flavor named after me, the Becca 7, with 7 ingredients. How sweet is that? Afterwards, I had my daughter and needed to find childcare for her. Childcare is not easy to find, especially with her allergies, eczema, and I thought, while out on a run, what am I going to do? Open a daycare? That's exactly what I did. 10 years later, I own it, I love it, and I'm really proud of it. Shortly after that, my friend lost his life to an overdose. Overdoses are devastating, and I just wanted to help. So I read about the Boston Bulldogs who needed support and a coach, and I thought, why not me? What would they think of me, having never touched a drug in my life? I showed up to support my friends, and little did I know they would be the biggest inspiration behind my success. If they could fight for their lives, I could certainly fight for my dreams. I read about an opportunity to run 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days, otherwise known as the World Marathon Challenge. What an honor to represent our country. And I asked my daughter, what do you think about this? And she said, yeah, Mom, I believe in you, you can do it. And I asked my parents, and they said, no. Safety was my dad's major concern. A concern of my mom's was that I would get attacked by penguins in Antarctica. So I thought, why not me? I trained 70 to 100 miles per week, CrossFit, personal training, everything I could do. I learned about the 16 time zones we'd be crossing, the temperature changes from 0 degrees to 90, and I thought, I'm going for it. I have nothing to lose. The race began in Novo, Antarctica. The winds were fierce, the sun was blinding, the temperatures were so cold, my iPod wouldn't turn on. I was feeling strong and confident, but scared out of my mind. Next up was Chile, and then Miami, Madrid and Morocco with 2 marathons that were back-to-back, and essentially what I had been training my entire life for. If I could just get through these marathons, 2 marathons within 12 hours, I would be home free with 2 marathons to go. That was not the case. I showed up in Dubai, marathon 6, mile 2. I tore my groin. And I remember Tom Brady saying a quote in the Boston Globe, I did not come this far just to come this far. How could I look my daughter and sponsors in the face and tell them that I was too sick and tired to finish this job? It was not an option. I got up and I finished that marathon like I did every other, 1 mile at a time. When I crossed the finish line in Australia, my parents were live on Skype. We did it, they said. We? My daughter was pulled from her classroom and brought to the principal's office where she could announce for the first time that I just made history, and there was a roar throughout her school. People always say, how do you top not only running, but winning 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days? In 2018, I went back and I did it again to better my time and defend my title. This time, I had a lot of help from Tom Brady's company, TB12. If it could work for Tom Brady, it would definitely work for me. This time, my daughter met me at the finish line and ran the last 100 yards with me. We crossed the finish line together, my husband holding the finish line tape. This photo went viral because 50 years ago, women were told that their bodies could not handle the distance of a marathon. Fast forward 50 years and I'm crossing the finish line with my daughter by my side. I will never forget that feeling. Accomplishing this feat has given me the opportunity to inspire from preschool to the corporate world. And sometimes I walk into the corporate world thinking, what am I doing trying to inspire these people? I think, why not me? I have a good story. Blood, sweat, and tears go into my world records, raising my daughter, the businesses that I own and manage, but it is well worth it. When I was dreaming big as a child, I could have never intentionally created a life that I love more than I live now, and I owe that to why not me. So the next time you question, should I start a business? Should I climb Mount Everest? Should I run a marathon? Ask yourself, why not me?